Audio test 1 2 3 4. Internet sound check 1 2 3 4. Sound check 1 2 3 4. Internet test 1 2 3 4. Sound check 1 2 3 4. Internet test 1 2 3 4. Folks, wanted to welcome you tonight to the EZ Angus online sale. We're just about a few minutes away from 7 o'clock Central Time, but you're in the right place. We will close these lots out one by one at straight up the hour in about 5 minutes. We'll have some opening comments and talk about the terms and conditions, but just bear with us here for a few more minutes and we'll get started. Thanks for joining us tonight here for EZ Angus's online embryo sale. And some more will come here in just a few minutes, but we're going to start the closeout and we'll get through these 20 embryo lots tonight in pretty good fashion as far as time, so get you on your way. But thanks again, and have some more information here in a few minutes. Sound check 1 2. Testing 1 2. Audio check 1 2 3 4. Well, folks, sorry for bearing with me there. I was just changing microphones. I think that first one I had was a little quiet. Testing 1 2. There we go. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us tonight here at liveauctions.tv. We've got the spring online embryo sale for EZ Angus Ranch. EZ does a couple of these sales throughout the year, offering some great embryos out of some of their proven donors. And this spring sale is probably front-loaded as well as anything they've had to date. So we're kind of excited to offer these to you guys tonight. We're going to go in, I guess, kind of an auction format. We're going to sell these lots out 1 through 20. So we'll go right in catalog order if you're following along in a book. We'll start with the first lot and go through the last lot. We'll sell them each one by one. So if you haven't had a chance to watch our sales this evening, I'll recognize what bid is in, what buyer number is in, and we'll kind of go back and forth till we get all the lots sold this evening. Pretty informal format. If you've ever got any questions or about anything, feel free just to type in that chat box there where it says message, and I can reply to that, and we'll be sure to hold up and answer any questions that you've got. And like I said, we're pretty informal, pretty easygoing, and just want to make sure that everybody's comfortable there and gets the embryos that they're after tonight. So appreciate that. As far as some terms and conditions, kind of the standard format here. I want you to know that you're going to be bidding tonight. All the bids will be per embryo, so you're bidding per egg. The lots tonight will come in either 3 embryo packages or 4 embryo packages. I think most of them are 4 embryo packages. There's a couple lots that are 3, but I'll recognize those as we get to them. And just so you know, but you're going to be bidding now. Your bid will be per embryo, and that's just going to be times either 3 or times 4, depending on how many are in that lot. Now, there are both IVF embryos in this sale and conventional embryos in this sale. And we'll recognize that as we go along, too. Both IVF and conventional, but they carry the same guarantee from EZ Angus Ranch. It's as good as any in the business. On all of the 4 embryo lots, they're going to guarantee 2 pregnancies if those are implanted by a certified technician. And on all of the 3 embryo lots, they'll guarantee 1 pregnancy, and again, needs to be done by a certified technician. They're very easy to work with in those instances, and again, you're partnering with a great program, and they have all the confidence in the world in these IVF embryos, and those guarantees are based on their success themselves. They do nearly the same percentages on their home ranch with these IVF eggs they make as their conventionals. So they're very comfortable with offering that guarantee, and want to provide you guys customer service, good partners. So it's everything's in good fashion there. Upon the conclusion of the sale, if you are the winning bidder and get some embryos bought tonight, those embryos are mostly all stored in California. I think maybe all of them are stored in California. But all of the shipping costs are the responsibility of the buyer. So as you get an invoice from EZ Angus Ranch at the conclusion of the sale, probably emailed to you. If not tonight, tomorrow, we'll get that sent to you. If you need to get these put in at any time, just make sure you make enough plans to get those things shipped to you, so you can get those embryos put in this spring if you're wanting to, or if you need them even sooner than that, we can get arrangements made to get them paid for and get them sent out. So that kind of takes care of all the terms and conditions. I got Chad and Travis watching tonight in Porterville, and again, if you got any questions as we go along, feel free just to type in your chat box and we'll get those answered. But we're going to go ahead and get ready to start the sale here. I'll just put up let me tab through that there. I'll put up a test lot there, and so you guys can we'll get this, we'll get set up there. If anybody's, we have a few new folks on here that maybe had some questions or concerns. If you guys want to practice bidding or whatnot, I'll get my pricing in order here. I got the test lot doesn't have a set price start bid here. But we'll go along selling tonight. Yeah, just feel free to fire. I see some of you are kind of bidding away right there. Yep, you guys are kind of getting the hang of it. Michael, thank you there in Missouri. You'll see if your bid is recognized as in, it'll light up as green. If you're out, it'll be in red, and I'll just kind of recognize bidder 538's got the bid right now. We can kind of go ahead like that. Once you get out, if anyone wants to fire a test lot, just make sure your system's working properly. You're welcome to it. Yep, thank you, Jared. See you guys there. Appreciate that. Yep. So that's how we'll kind of go on the front tonight. There you go, Kevin. Kevin's no stranger to this thing. He gets it just really, really well. So okay, I'm gonna go ahead and sell that out. We're gonna go ahead and pass on. The first lot we're gonna have tonight, folks, is gonna be the lot number. There we go. Lot number 1. And I'll get this set up here. Here we go. Okay, the lot number 1 is going to be the Green Garden Emma P120 embryos, and these are going to be sired by Step Up 9178. This lot became number 1 for a reason. I mean, the cow is a very good future donor there at EZ Angus Ranch. Most of you saw her when she was the top open cow at the big event sale in Oklahoma last fall. She's the mother of Garden's Opus, who's seen a lot of demand across the country for his high marbling, outlier genetics, and good outcross in the system. And these are going to be sired by the Step Up 9178, the big step son out of the Basin Lucy 4261. The mother of, or the full sister to Basin Yuma that topped a past EZ Angus sale for $120,000. Now works at Crazy K. But Step Up is quite an individual. Long-bodied, big top, huge hipped, and a good look to him as well. You've got a really front-end kind of bull on the top side of this pedigree. You got that proven donor on the bottom side of the pedigree. She got great ratios, 5 at 99 for birth, 5 at 111 for weaning, 3 at 113 for yearling, and 3 at 119 for IMF. Big-time ratios, a 1.56 marbling on that donor, and probably one of the featured outcross donors in the entire system. So good opportunity here, folks. We're going to start the auction now with lot number 1. You're bidding on 3 IVF embryos, 3 embryos, so it's your bid price times 3. We've already got Charles. You're in at $300. I'll make it $300. Thank you. Now $400. There it is at $500. Thank you. Now $600. Bidder 519's in at $500. You got to be $600. $525. You're out. $509. You're out as well. Thank you. $700. Now $800. I got bidder 520 lead at $700. Now $800. Thank you. Now $900. $800's the bid. Now $900. $800. Now $900. $800's the money. Got to be $900. Nicholas, you're out. Charles, you're out too. I got bidder 520 in at $800. You got to be $900. $800. Now $900. $800 is the bid. It'd be $900. Thank you, Charles. You're in at $900. You got to be $900. Got to be $1,000. I'll let you in at $50 if you guys want to. I got $900 bidding to be $50. $900 is the bid with Charles. At bidder 525 is in at $900. Bidder 520. You're out at $950. I got bidder 525 in at $900. Got to be $950. $900 is the bid. It'd be $950. Thank you. Now $1,000. I got 519 in at 9.5. Charles, you got to be $1,000. Thank you. Now 10.5. Whoop. Now you're both out 11. Got to be 11. There it is. Now 1150. 1100 is the bid. It'd be 1150. 1100. Now 11.5. Thank you. Charles, you're back in 11.5. Could be 1200. 525 is in the lead at 1150. Thank you. Now 1200. Now you're back in 12.5. Charles, you're out. Got to be 1250. 1200. Now 12.5. 1200. Now 1250. 1200 is the bid. Need to be 1250. Now 1300. Thank you. Now 13.5. Charles, you're back in at 1300. Need to be 1350. I got bidder 525 in, 519 you're out, 520 you're out, and 509 you're out as well. I've got 525 in at 1300. Need to be 1350. 1300. Now 1350. Bidder 525 is in the lead at 13. Need to be 1350. What do you guys think? I got 1300 bid. Need to be 1350. Charles, I got you in Missouri at 1300. Trent, you're out. Nicholas, you're out. Bidder 520, you're out as well. 1300, 1350. What do you guys want to do? 1300, now 1350. Gonna sell you out. We're going to sell it. Going to go to bidder 525 for $1,300. Well done there, Charles. Okay, we'll roll right on to lot number 2. Here comes lot number 2, and this will be the same donor cow, the Green Garden Emma P120. These embryos by the Cavalry Bull this time. That War Cavalry Bulls had a lot of notoriety across the country. I think great phenotype, a stout, square, kind of a cool look to him. He really powers them up, folks. 81 for weaning weight, 155 yearling weight on the sire side. He's $220 B and over 330 for his C. He'll balance that cow up nice. She brings the outcross and the marbling. You guys are already bidding online. 400 now, 500. Thank you. Now 600. I got 400 bidding to be 5. Kevin, you're in at 500. Thank you. Now, there we go. It's now 700. Now you're out. I got 700 bid, now 800. Kevin's back in at 700, now 800. Now you're out again at 900. Whoop, now 1,000. Kevin, you just quite get in. I got 900 ahead of you. Got to be 1,000. 900 is the bid, need to be 1,000. I got 900 bid in Illinois, need to be 1,000. Kevin, what do you think about 1,000? I got 900, now 1,000. 900 is the bid, need to be 1,000. Thank you. Now 1,100. I got bidder 518 in at 1,000, need to be 1,100. 503, you're out. 506, you're out too. Bidder 518's got command at 1,000. Need to be 1,100. 520, what do you think? I got bidder 518 in at 1,000. Need to be 1,100. 503, you're out too. I got 1,000 bid. Need to be 1,100. 1,000 the bid. Need to be 1,100. Okay. 1,000 now 1,100. How about 50? Thank you. Now 1,100. 1,050 need to be 1,100. Bidder 518, you got to be 1,100. I got 10 and 50 bid, need to be 1,100. 10 and a half, now 1,100. What do you want to do? Thank you. Now 1,150. He did. 1,150. 503, you're back out again. I got bidder 518 in the lead at 10 and a half, need to be, or at 1,100, need to be 1,150. 1,100 is the money, need to be 1,150. 1,150, what do you think? Bidder 518 is in the lead. 503, you're out. 1,100, 1,150. 1,100, 1,150. What do you guys want to do? 1,100 and 11 and a half. We're going to sell it out. It's going to go to Kevin Poe, bidder 518. You get those at 1,100. 1,100. Thank you there. Okay, we'll roll on to lot number 3. Here's one of my favorites of the night, just because I know what this mating will do and I know how good the cow is. This is lot 3, Riverbend Lucy A608s. These will be by Guru. If you've seen the Guru cattle, I think compared to the Monumentals, you like the muscle, you like the power. These cattle have a lot of body, really soft and flexible. The Guru cattle at EZ are looking really good this past year and so forth, and you're going to like them in the future. They got a lot more of these heifer calves coming, and some of the bred females are going to feature in their sale, as well as bulls in their sale next fall too. But lot 3 is going to be 4 conventional embryos out of that Riverbend Lucy A608. That female has become a dominant donor. She produced one of the high sellers, or the highest selling female at Riverbend's female sale for $75,000 in 2018. Last year, she had Riverbend's highest selling bred heifer in their online sale. And this is the dam of the Lot 1 heifer at EZ this last fall. That female brought $120,000, and she was sired by Guru as well. So these embryos are full sibs to the $120,000 Lot 1 heifer of EZ last fall. You'll see her picture on that page there. Very powerful heifer in her own right, but good opportunity. I got 300 bid, need to be 400. Thank you. Now 500. 400's the bid, need to be 500. 519, you're out. 506, you're out as well. I got 400 bid, need to be 500. 400 bid, need to be 500. Thank you. Now 600. I got 500 bid, need to be 600. 500 is the bid, now 600, and these will be times 4. 4 embryos in this package, times 4. 500 is the bid, need to be 600 on the Guru. Thank you. Now 700. I got 600 bid, need to be 700. Thank you. Now 800. 524, you're out. Got to be 800. Thank you. Now 900. 900. There it is. Thank you. Now 1,000. It's going to be 1,000. 524, you're still out. You got to be 1,000. I got 900 bid, need to be 1,000. 900 is the bid, need to be 1,000 on the lot number 3 A608 Guru embryos. 900 now 1,000. We'll try 950 if you want to one time. 900 is the bid, need to be 950. Thank you. Now 1,000. Now 503. You're out this time. I got bidder 524 in at 950. Got to be 1,000. 503. I got 950 bid, need to be 1,000. 9.5 now 1,000. We're in Minnesota. You're out in Kansas. I got 9.5 bid with Tim. Bidder 524. You got to be 1,000. 503. What do you think? 520, you're out too. I got 950, need to be 1,000. 9.5, need to be 1,000. What do you guys want to do? We're going to sell it out. Bidder 524 wins. Tim, you got him. Goodbye there. That's a great mating. You're going to like that. Lot number 3 quite a bit. We'll roll on to lot number 4. Same cow this time. These will be by Vermilion Spur, E143. Want a great outcross here. The spur cattle are long, level, got a great profile and look to them. You'll like the figures there. 11 calf knees direct, so you stack that up top and bottom. You get a bull that's almost 300 on the C. Good figures, too, and a good outcross. You want something different, a little more outcross. Great opportunity here. Start the bidding at 300, need to be 400. And again, out of that A608 donor that had the high seller at EZ last fall, and at Riverbend's in the same sales season. I got 300 bid, need to be 400. 300 is the bid, need to be 400 on the lot 4 embryos. Again, times 4. 4 IVF embryos here. 300, now 400. 300 is the bid, need to be 400. I got 300 bid, need to be 400 on the Spurry 143s. Thank you. Make that 350. Thank you. Now 400. There it is. 300.5. Now 400. 400. Now 450. I got 400 bid with bidder 507. Need to be 450. 4.5. Now 450. 400 is the money, need to be 450. There it is, now 500. Bidder 502 is in the lead at 4.5, need to be 500. 450 need to be 500. I got 450 bid, need to be 500 on the lot number 4 embryos. 4.5, now 500. Thank you, now 550. 550 is 500 is the bid. Bidder 507 is in the lead at 500 to be 5.5. 500, now 5.5. 500 is the bid, need to be 550. 502, what do you think? I got 500 bid, need to be 550. 500, now 550. What do you guys want to do? 500 is the bid, need to be 550. We're going to sell it out. Going to go to bidder 507 at 500. Again, times 4, 500. Okay, we're going to move on to lot number 5. Here comes lot number 5, and here's a great cow. This was the lot 1 female on EZ's inaugural production sale back in 2018. The Discovery daughter out of Black Cap 1059. You'll hear more about 1059. We get more into the sale, but here's a cow that was the lot 1 female. She brought 120,000 for half interest to Spruce Mountain, and she's got dominant figures. This cow here, 85 for weaning weight, 159 for yearling. She's 1.2 marbling, 90 ribeye, nearly a $200 beef cow, and over 300 for a $1 And these embryos will be by True North. Great opportunity here on some True North eggs. The Cavanese bull back out of confidence, plus his mother, the Rainfall Sun. So a great mating here. He was featured there at Oklahoma City in the bases loaded sale. So an awesome opportunity on the True North embryos out of 6012. Great phenotype in this mating, both top side and bottom side. If you want some look with all those numbers, here's lot 5. We've got 4 embryos, IVF on lot 5. 300 is the bid, need to be 400. Thank you. 300 now 400. 300 is the money, now $400. I got bidder 509 in the lead at 300, now 400. 300 now 400 on the lot number 5 embryos. 300 now 400. I'll make it 350. Thank you. They're not 400. That's what you guys are waiting for. 400 is the bid. Bidder 502 is in the lead at 300 at 350 to be 400. Thank you. Now 450. 450. I got 350. 400 bid to be 450. 400 now 450 again times 4. Thank you. Now 500. 4.5 now 500. There it is. Now 550. 500 is the bid. Need to be 550. I got 500 bid with bidder 509. Need to be 550. 500 is the bid, maybe 550. What do you guys think? 503, 500, now 5.5. Thank you, now 600. I got 5.5 bid, and be 600. 5.5, now 600 on lot number 5. 500, now 550, need to be 600. 5.5 is bid, need to be 600. What do you think? 509, 5.5, now 600. 5.5, now 600. Thank you, now 650. I got 600 bid, need to be 650. 600 the money, need to be 650. 600 now 6.5. Thank you. Now 7. 650 is bid with bidder 509 to be 700. 6.5 now 700 on lot number 5. 6.5 now 700. What do you want to do? Thank you. Now 750. 700 is the money. Now 750. 700 now 750. 509 you're out. I got 700 bid to be 750. 700 now 7.5. 700 now 750. What do you want to do? 700 now 7.5. I'll let you go in some time. There it is. Now 800. 7.5 is bid, need to be 800. Bidder 502 is back in the lead at 750. Need to be 800. 7.5 now 800. 7.5 now 800. What do you want to do? Looks like he's done. We're going to sell it out for 750. Bidder 502. 7.5 to bidder 502. Okay, we'll roll on. Good job there, Jim. We're going to roll on to lot number 6. Really powerful cow here. This would be the DCF Ever Intense Embryos, 5741. That's a Discovery daughter that goes back to the 7024 donor. And this female has done a lot of production at EZ. The mother of the dam of these embryos was the $105,000 selection that came out of the Spruce Mountain sale. You'll see what she's got: top 2% weaning, top 3% yearling, and a big marbling number 2 over 1. And she's been great in production. This last fall in EZ's female sale, she had a Payweight Plus daughter that brought 25,000 to Rooney's. These mating by Guru. They'll be a great opportunity to add a little more muscle, a little more power. Cow brings it as well. So good opportunity here. Just a three embryo package here. So it's your bid price times 3 conventional embryos. Again, half sibs to that $25,000 heifer of Rooney's last fall. Okay, we'll start the bidding at 300. Thinking it now 400. I got 300 bidding to be 400. 300 now 400. There it is. 350 now 400. Thank you. Now 450. I got 400 bidding to be 450. 400 is the money to be 450. 400 now 450. Thank you. Now 500. I got bidder 507 in the lead. There it is. 500 now 550. I bidder 535 in the lead at 500. Bidder 530. You're out. 535 is in at 500 to be 550. 500 now 5.5 on lot number 6. I got 500 bidding to be 550. 500 now 5.5. 500 now 5.5. Now 600. Bidder 535. You're out. Got to be 600. I got 5.5 bidding to be 600. 5.5 now 600. I got 5.5 bidding to be 600 on lot number 6. 5.5 now 600. 5.5 now 600. What do you guys want to do? 5.5 now 600. 550 now 600. 5.5 now 600. I think there's actually 2 of you. Tell you what, I got bidder 519. You bid 500 as well, but I've already got 535 in the lead. Let me make this 550. I've got bidder 535 at 500. You guys kind of came at the same time there. Bidder 535 is in at 500. 507, if you'd be 550, I'll even make it 525 if you want to do that. Break the tie. I've got 500 bid with Lewis Fulcher Farms. Bidder 535. You'll be 5.25. 500 is the bid. To be 525. 500 now 525. Tim, what do you think? I got 500 bid. Me 5.25. Let you in there. Is the only place I got room for you. 500 now 525. What do you want to do? 500 now 5.25. I'm going to sell it to Lewis here. 535 gets those. We got more embryos for you, Tim. Going to go to bidder 535 at 500 times 3. Goodbye there. 500 times 3. We'll roll on to lot number 7. And here comes the Black Cap 6052 embryos that are by enhance. This donor right here, the Basin Rainmaker 4404, again, a great outcross female. What these embryos are right here are full sibs to the $200,000 female that sold in 2019. The selection of Crazy K and Gobble Farms there in Tennessee. This enhanced daughter was well over 300 on her $C. She brought 200,000. Topped the EZ Angus sale in 2019. A really long-made, level female. And these embryos, by enhance, will be full siblings to that $200,000 heifer that sold as just an 8-month-old calf, 7-month-old calf. So great opportunity here on lot 7. 4 conventional embryos this time. So your bid price times 4. The Black Cap 6052s, by enhance, full sibs to that $200,000 female of the Gobble and Crazy K farms. I got 200. There it is. Thank you. 300 is the bid, and it'd be 400. I got 300 bid, need to be 400 on lot number 7. 300 now 400. You guys like those 50s? I'll make it that way. 300 now 3.5. I got 300 bid, need to be 350. 300 is the bid, need to be 350. Thank you. Now 400. I got 3.5 bid, need to be 400. Michael, you're in at 3.5, need to be 400. 3.5 is the bid, need to be 400. I got 3.5 bid, need to be 400. Again, times 4. Bidder 538 in the lead at 350, need to be 400. 350, now 400. What do you guys want to do? 3.5, now 400. Bidder 538's in the lead at 350, need to be 400. Bidder 507, you just bid one time. You want to try it again? 3.5, now 4. There it is. Whoop, that new fire now. Now 400. 400 is the bid, need to be 450. I got Michael in. Bidder 528's in. Michael in South Carolina is in. Michael in Missouri is out. I got 400 bid, need to be 450. 400 is the bid, need to be 450. Bidder 538. Michael in Missouri, you gotta be 450. You want to try that quarter? I'll let you do that. 400, now 4.25. 400 is the bid, need to be 425. Bidder 528's in the lead. Bidder 538's out. Bidder 507's out as well. 528's got the bid at 400, need to be 425. 400, now 4.25. What do you want to do, Michael? 400, now 4.25. We're going to sell them. It's going to go for 400 to bidder 528. Michael Sykes, goodbye there. 400. Okay, we'll roll on to the lot number 8 embryos. Here comes lot number 8 embryos. These will be the 4026 black caps by enhance. So here's a 3/4 sibling. This is the mother of that donor we just sold a little while ago. So again, same mating. If you want to put some uniformity, you can fire it back on these. The 4026 black cap came from the vintage program. She's an upshot daughter, 9319, and this donor cow is super stout. Big hip, big top, lots of middle. You'll see in her picture, really powerful donor. Great mating for enhance. Great numbers across the board right here. This will be the lot number 8. We're going to see 3 IVF embryos. 3 IVF embryos, so bid is 200. Thank you. Now 300. I got 200 as a bid, need to be 300. 200. How about 250? We'll make it that. 2.5. 200 is the bid, need to be 250. 200. Now 250. I got 200 bid, need to be 250. Thank you. Now 300. Bidder 507's lead at 2.5, need to be 300. I got 2.5 bid, now 300. 2.5 is the money, need to be $300 on the lot number 8. 3/4 sibs, the lot we just saw. This donor dam is the mother of the last donor dam. 250 need to be 300. Bidder 507's in the lead at 250, need to be 300. 250 now 300. What do you guys want to do? 2.5 now 300. 250 need to be 300. Thank you. Now 350. I got 300 bid with bidder 503. Now 350. 300 now 3.5. Bidder 503 is in the lead at 300. Now 3.5. 300 now 350. Thank you. Now there good. Here it is. Now 400. Bidder 503, you're out. I got bidder 538 in the lead at 350. Need to be 400. 350 now 400. What do you guys think? I got bidder 538 in the lead. Bidder 503, you're out. Bidder 507, you're out as well. Bidder 538's in the lead at 350. Need to be 400. 350 now 400. What do you guys think? 3.5 now 400. We're going to sell it out. It's going to go for 350. Michael, you got those in Missouri. Bidder 538 gets those. Goodbye there. Goodbye there. We'll roll on to lot number 9. And we probably could have put these embryos up a little bit higher in the order. Here is Direct Embryos out of Basin Lucy, 4261. She was the $120,000 half-interest female that went on a Crazy K. She topped the 2018 EZ female sale. She's the full sister to Basin Yuma, and she's the mother of Step Up 9178, that high-selling bull that EZ had last fall. $132,500 bull, one of the highest talked about bulls last fall. So these would be half sibs by Basin Pay Weight Plus. You see what he does from a calving ease to growth standpoint with good marbling to balance it up. And this cow, again, she's got over 1 for marbling, 92 for ribeye, and she puts tremendous look, phenotype into her offspring too. So good opportunity on some direct embryos out of that Basin Lucy 4261. This is the donor at EZ Angus Ranch. She has been automatic to every mating they've done. Everything works on her. Here's lot 9. I've got 250 bid on. Thank you. Now 300. 200.5. Now 300. Thank you. Now 350. Thank you. Now 400. 3.5 is bidding to be 400. Thank you. Now 450. I got 400 bidding to be 450. Bidder 543. You're out. Thank you. Now 500. There it is. Now 550. I got 500 bidding to be 550. 500. Now 5.5. 500 is the bidding to be 550. I got 500 bidding to be 550. What do you guys want to do? 500 now 550. How about 25? I'll make it that. 500 now 525 on lot number 9. 500 now 525. 500 is the bid to be 525. 500 now 525. What do you guys want to do? 500 now 525. I got, thank you. Now 550. I got bidder 520 in the lead at 5 1/4, and be 5 1/2. Russ, what do you think? We've sold embryos out of this cow for up for close to $1,000 a piece before. She is automatic and a great opportunity here. Probably a little bit deep in the order, but it's a good opportunity. I got bidder 520 in the lead at 500 or 525, and be 550. 525 now 5 1/2. 5 1/4 now 5 1/2. 5 1/4. 550. What do you want to do, Russ? I got 5 1/4 bid, and be 550. 5 1/4 now 5 1/2. 520 is in the lead. 550. Now 5 1/2. What do you think? What do you want to do? We're going to sell it out. They'll go to bidder 520 at 525. Okay, we'll roll on to lot number 10. Here comes lot 10. These will be base and pay weights out of the 60-12. So again, same sire here, and this time by that other, the full sister to Gold Rush, the bull that's featured at ABS. This is his flush sister, the Discovery daughter out of Black Cap 1059. Again, if you want to stamp some look in these embryos, good opportunity here. Full sib to this was a lot 1 bull in last fall's bull sale for $40,000. Really stout bull. He's now at Grimius Cattle Company. Good opportunity here. On lot number 10, we've got 4 embryos, IVF, 200. Thank you. Now 300. 200 is the bid. Need me 300. 200 now 300. And well, you guys like those 50s some more. 2.5 now 300. Thank you. Now 350. Bidder 503s in the lead. 300 now 350. Thank you. Now 400. Thank you. Now 450. I got 400 bid. Need me 400. Kevin, you got to be 450. Whoop, just ahead. You got to be 500 now. I got 4.5 bid. Need be 500. Bidder 507s in the lead at 450. Need be 500. 4.5 now 500. I got 4.5 bid. 516, you're out. Got to be 500. 450 is bid. Need to be 500. I got 4.5 bid. Need to be 500 on lot number 10. Payweight pluses back out of the Black Cap 60-12. 4.5 now 500. I got 4.5 bid. Need to be 500. 516, you're out. 507, you're out as well. I got bidder 502 in the lead at 450. Need to be 500. 4.5 now 500. What do you guys want to do? 4.5 now 500. 507, what do you think? 516, you're out too. 4.5 now 500 on lot number 10. 4.5 now 500. What do you guys want to do? 450 now 500. We're going to sell it out. 450. Go to bidder 502 for 450. Okay, we'll roll on to lot number 11. Here comes lot 11, and here's a great complementary mating. If you want to take the Boast of Beth Worlds, I like this mating quite a bit. These are direct embryos out of the Black Cap 1059. And this cow, again, she produced the Gold Rush bull. She produced that 60-12 donor, the $115,000 half female that was the lot 1 in the 2018 sale. But side by power play, the mating to any kind of pay weight genetics on this cow has worked time and time again. EZ sold 4 bulls that were full brothers this mating in their bull sale last fall. You can read in your footnotes they averaged almost $9,000. 2 of them went to purebred outfits for herd bulls. So a good opportunity here on the lot 11 embryos. Power plays back out of the Black Cap 1059. Pretty much a can't miss opportunity. Hey, there's Mark right there. I got 200 bid and be 300. You guys hit those 50s. 250. Thank you. Now 300. You're out, Mark. Whoop. 350. Bidder 507's the lead at 300. Now 350. Thank you. Now 400. 3.5. Now 400. Now 450. Now 500. I got 4.5 bid and be 500. Thank you. Now 550. Now 600. 650. Now 700. You guys know this cow, don't you? I got 6.5 bid with bidder 519. Mark, you gotta be 650 or 700 now. 6.5 now 700. I got Nicholas in the lead at 650 to be 700. 6.5 now 700. Bidder 519 in the lead. 541 you're out. 516 you're out as well. I got 6.5 bid to be 700. 6.5 now 700. Thank you. Now 750. He knows the cow. 7.5. We're in Texas with bidder 541. Mark's got him at 700. Nicholas, what do you think? Kevin, you're out too. Thank you. Now 750. Now 800. 7.5 bids. Kentucky's back in the lead. Texas, we're out. Wonder if you got snow down there, Mark. I got 7.5 bid and be 800. 750 and be 800. 7.5 is the bid and be 800. What do you want to do? 7.5 now 800. I'll cut you in a little deal, Ahern. We'll try 775. We'll get you in between there. 750 now 775. Bidder 519's in the lead at 750. Need to be 775. 7.5 now 75. What do you think, Turner Meadow? I got 7.5 bid. Need to be 775. 7.5 now 775. We're in Kentucky with the bid. Bidder 519 is in. Everybody else is out. 750 now 775. Appreciate your help, Mark. Thank you. We're going to sell it to bidder 519. Nicholas, you get those at 750 times 4. Bidder 519 wins those. Well, I tell you what, if you miss those, here's a good opportunity to get some right out of the source. Same good donor cow in lot 12, this time by the bull, pay weight 1682. Works just as well. Again, good complementary mating. You get the look, squareness, and front end of that 10.59 donor. All the sogginess in middle of pay weight, 1682. This mating's worked over and over again. They've had tons of these daughters. They've sold bulls in their sale. Great mating here. 3/4 siblings to the ones we just sold. Here's lot number 12. Thank you. 200, now 250. There we go. Thank you. Now 300. I got 2.5 bid to be 300. 250, now 300. Thank you. Now 350. Thank you. Now 400. 3.5 is bidding to be 400, Nicholas. If you want some complimentary matings, Nicholas, jump in here. I got 3.5 bidding to be 400. 3.5 now 400. 350 now $400. Thank you. Now 450. Bidder 541's in the lead at 400. Now 450. 400's bidding to be 450. Judd, you're out. Nicholas, you're out too. 400's the money to be 450. 400 now 450. If you guys want those quarters, we'll try that. I got 400 bid to be 425. 400 now quarter. There it is. Now 450. I like those quarter bids. Mark, you got to be 4.5. Fire right back, Mark. Don't let them do that to you. I got bidder 519 in at 425. Texas, you got to be 450. 400 a quarter, now 450. 4 and a quarter, now 450, Mark. 425, 450 to buy them. What do you want to do? Bidder 519's in the lead. Bidder 541's out. Bidder 537. There he is. Now 475. Texas is back in the lead. Nicholas, cut your shipping down and buy these with him. 450 now 475. 450 now 475. If you want some uniformity, buy these 10.59 eggs. They're sticky too. 450 now 475. What do you think? 450 now 475. I got Turner Meadow in the lead at 450. Kentucky, you're out. Idaho, you're out as well. 450 now 475. 450 now 475. What do you want to do? 4.5, 75. Nicholas, what do you think? We're going to sell you out. Going to go to bidder 541. Turner Meadow, Texas bound. Appreciate it, Mark. Thank you. We're going to go on to lot number 13. Here comes lot 13. I know I've said this quite a bit, but I like this lot a bunch. The Rita 8117 female was featured in their 2019 sale. Direct pay weight daughter that I thought was probably as stout and as powerful as maybe any heifer calf they've produced. That day she brought $50,000 to Riverbend for half interest. And we've just got a calf picture of her. Then we need to get a more mature picture of her because you're going to like the female. But these will be by Cavalry here. 4 embryos. Cavalry, War Cavalry out of that Rita 8117. You see she's got great calving ease, big marbling number, good ribeye too. But more importantly, she is one stout heifer female calf, big-bodied, monster-hipped, wide base, and with all the look of Cavalry, you're going to like this mating. I've got 200 bid to be 300. 200 is the bid to be 300. Thank you. Now 400. 300 is the bid to be 400. Now 500. Jake, you're out. You got to be 500. I got 400 bid to be 500. We'll make them 50 if you want to. 400 now 450. Thank you. Now 500. Now 550. 5.5. I got 500 bid to be 550. Lewis, you got to be 550. 500 now 5.5. Thank you. Now 600. 600 is a bid. Bidder 533 is in the lead at 600, or at 5.5 need to be 600. 5.5 now 600. 550 need to be 600. Thank you. Now 650. Bidder 507 is in the lead. Whoop, there it is. Now 700. I got 6.5 now 700. These eggs are worth the candy right here. 6.5 now 700. 6.5 bid need to be 700. I got bidder 533 in the lead at 650 now 700. 650 now 700. 6.5 now 700. What do you guys want to do? 6.5 now 700. Thank you. Now 750. 700 is the bid need to be 750. 700 now 750. 700 is the bid need to be 750. Bidder 533 is in the lead at 700. Now 7.5. 700 now 750. What do you guys want to do? 535, you're out. Jake and Georgia, you're out as well. I got 700 bid to me 750. 700 now 7.5. We're going to sell it out. Going to go to bidder 533. Bar KJ, California. They're going to cut down their shipping. They have a little advantage on you guys. They can go pick them up. 700 times 4 on those. Goodbye there, Debbie. Okay, we're going to roll on to lot number 14. Same good female here, 8117. That powerful cow, and these will be by the spur E143 bull. Lower that birth weight on the mating. Be a good opportunity there. Good look as well. 200 is the bid to be 250. Or thank you. Now 200 is the bid now at 250. I got 200 bid with bidder 502 to be 250. 200 now 2.5. 200 is the money to be 250 on the spur 8117s. 200 now 2.5. 200 is bid to be 250. 200 now 250. What do you guys want to do? 200 now 250. 225 if you want to. 200 is the money. Bidder 502 is in the lead at 200. 225. 200 now 225. What do you think? 200 now 225. 200 is the bid to be 225. 200 now 225. Thank you. Now 250. 2.25 is the bid. Now 250. Bidder 507 is the lead at 225. Now 250. 2.25 is the bid. 250. What do you guys want to do? 200 now 250. 2.25. 2.5. 2.5. Thank you. Now 75. 250. Now 75. Oop, now 300. Now you're getting it. 75. Now 300. 75. Now 300. Thank you. Now 3.25. Bidder 507 is back in the lead at 300. Now 3.25. 300 the money. Now 325. 300. 3.25. On the 8117s, I tell you what. Again, good young donor. You're going to hear more about this cat. This female. 300 now 325. 300 now 3.25. Thank you. Now 350. 3.25 now 3.5. Now Michael's back in 538, and I got your note there about the shipping, Michael. So we'll get you that taken care of too. 538's in the lead at 3.25. Now 350. 350. 3.25. 3.5. 507. What do you think? I got 325 bid to me 350. 3.25 now 3.5. Bidder 538's in the lead. Going to Missouri 350. What do you guys want to do? 3.25. 3.5. We're going to sell it out. Michael, you get those at 3.25. Bidder 538. Bidder 538 gets those at 325. Thank you very much. And we'll roll on to lot 15. Here's the Rita 9034s on lot 15. Good opportunity here. These will be War Cavalries out of that enhanced 9034 female here. Back to 1564. The grandmother, if you follow the vintage program, I believe she's probably the third highest revenue cow in the vintage program behind the 8809 Black Cap and the 9319. This cow has done well over $3 million in progeny sales. She's the mother of the Heritage Bull that topped the vintage sale back in 2017. But a good opportunity. War Cavalries, can't get the semen anywhere. Out of an enhanced daughter, the numbers are going to be through the roof. This mating is well over 300, so good opportunity on lot 15. We've got 200 bid now, 250. Thank you. 250 is the bid. 200 now 250. Yep, now 300. 200.5, now 300. Thank you. Now 350. 300 is the bid to me 350. Bidder 503 is back in the lead. Now 300, 400. Now 4.5. Thank you. Now 450. 400 is the money. Now 450. Yep. Now 500. Whoop. 5.5. Bidder 548. You're out. You got to be 550. I got 500 bid to be 5.5. 500 now 550. You're out in Texas and Arkansas. I got 500 bid to be 550. 500 now 5.5. What do you guys want to do? I got 500 bid to be 550. Yep. Now 600. 5.5 now 600. War Cavalries. The semen I think is going for about $500 a straw right now. I got 600 bid with Mark. Now 650. 527's in at 600. Now 6.5. Whoop. Now 700. Now you're back out, Mark. I got 6.5 bid to be 700. 6.5 now 700. 6.5 bid now 700. Thank you. Now 750. Bidder 507. You got to be 750. I'm in Missouri at 700. Got to be 750. 700 now 7.5. I hear you 520. I got 700 bid now 750. Bidder 527 is in the lead at 700. Now 750. 700 now 7.5. What do you guys want to do? 527's in. 507 you're out. 509 you're out as well. Bidder 527's in at 700. 750. What do you guys think? 700 now 7.5. We're going to sell it out. Going to go to bidder 527 at 700. Goodbye there. Goodbye there, Mark. Head to Missouri. Let's roll to lot number 16. Pretty much the same mating as the last one, a 3/4 siblings. These will be cavalries. Back out of that power play, 6108 daughter on the bottom side. You'll see cavalry's numbers. These, again, will be built in over 300 on the C, probably over 200 on the B as well. And cavalry power play, I don't think it gets much trendier than that. Good opportunity here. The 9045 donor by War Cavalry. We're sending you 4 embryos this time, 4 IVF eggs on lot 16. 200 is the bid, now 250. Thank you, now 300. I got 2.5 bidding to be 300. Thank you, now 350. Yep, now 450, 500, 5.5. 500 is the bid to be 550. Now 600. I got 5.5 bidding to be 600. Bidder 520, you're out at 5.5 to be 600. Bidder 533 is in the lead at 5.5, now 600. Thank you, now 650. 600, now 6.5. I got 600 bidding to be 650. 600, now 650. What do you guys want to do? I got 600, now 6.5. Thank you, now 700. I got bidder 527 in the lead at 6.5, now 700. Whoop, now 750. Bidder 533 is in the lead at 700, now 750. Now 800. I got 7.5 bid with bidder 535 at 7.5, need to be 800. 7.5, now 800. What do you guys want to do? 7.5, now 800. I got bidder 535 in the lead at 750. Mark, what do you think? You gotta be 800. I got 7.5 bid. Bidder 535 is in the lead at 750. 527, you're out. 520, you're out as well. I got bidder 535 in at 7.5. There he is, 800. Now 8.5. 800, now 8.5. Tell you what, 535. If you want to be 825, I'll let you do that. I got 800 bid with bidder 527. You got to be 8.25. 800, 8.25. What do you think? 535. Let you in for 25. 800 now 8.20. I like that. I like that note there, Mark. 800 now 8.25. 800 now 825. Bidder 527 is the lead at 800. You'd be 825. 800 now 825. Bidder 535 North Carolina. What do you want to do? I got 800 bidding to be 825. 800 8.25. What do you guys want to do? 800 now 825. We're going to sell it out. Going to go to bidder 527. Mark Lance, you got those. KL3 times 4. Goodbye there. We're going to go on to lot number 17. Here comes the Duchess embryos out of inertia this time. This one of the more prolific donors here is this EZAR Duchess 6021. She's a pay weight 1682 daughter. She was at EZ. They made a bunch of embryos out of her, put her in the sale. She now works at Express Ranches in Oklahoma. They bought her in last year's fall sale. And again, another cow that works on a lot of different matings. We're making range bulls in their sale that average 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 a piece, and she works on the female side too. These by inertia will be numbered up and a lot of power. Inertia back on pay weight, good mating here. Well, we can see what she's done in the bull sale. On 6 bulls by 3 different sires, her sons averaged over 8,000 in the bull sale this past fall, and females were just as good. She had a high selling bred heifer in the female sale last year too. Here's lot 17. We'll start the bidding at $200. Now 250. Thank you. Now 300. I got 2.5 bidding to be 300 on the lot 17 inertia Duchess 6021s. 2.5 now 300. 250 now 300. I got 250 bid with bidder 507 to be 300. 2.5 now 300. What do you guys think? 250 now 300. Bidder 507 is the lead at 250 now 300. 2.5 now 300. If you guys want to be 75, we can do that too. There it is. Now 300. Robin, I got you at 75 now 300. I got bidder 548 in the lead at 275 need to be 300. 275 now 300. Bidder 507. What do you want to do? I got 275 bid need to be 300. 275 need to be 300. Bidder 548 in the lead at 75 now 300. Bidder 507, you're out. Got to be 300. 275 now 300. We're going to sell them out. Going to go to bidder 548. Robin, you got those. Ring Bar Ranch. Bidder 548 for 275. Goodbye there. Okay, here comes lot 18. Here comes the Basin Lucy 3150s. If you want to define an absolute tank of a donor, this 3150 is barrel-middled, moderate framed, wide base, thick ended, and by spur, he'll stretch him out, put a lot of look into him, get that big 11 CD on the mating with spur, so it's a good opportunity there. And the donor's been good. The donor's got 2 at 98 for birth and 2 at 123 for weaning, so a lot of production there. This same mating right here was actually our high-selling embryo lot, I believe, in last spring's sale. So a good opportunity here. Spur, Basin Lucy, very complimentary mating. I got 200 bid to be 250. 200 now 2.5. On the lots 18, you get 4 of them IVF this time. Thank you. Now 300. 300 is the bid, now 350. I got 300, now 350. 300 is the bid to be 350. What do you guys want to do? I got 300, now 350. 300 is the bid to be 350 on the lot number 18 embryos. 300, now 350. 300, now 3.5. I think we're tied up again on the same place. I tell you what, bidder 507. I've got bidder 537 in first. 350, there it is. Now 300, now 400. Now you're both out. I tell you what, Robin's in again. I'm not sure if your connection is a little bit slow there in Kansas, but you're just a click behind almost every time. I've got 350 bid with Robin in Texas. This is gonna be 400. I'll make it. Let me crank this down. 375. I got 3.5 bid with bidder 548. There in Kansas, you got to be 375. 3.5 now 375. I'll give you some time. If the delay's a little bit in your internet speed, that's no problem. We'll try to accommodate you. But I got 3.5 bid to be 375. 3.5 now 375. I got Texas in the lead at 3.5 with bidder 548. 507, you got to be 375. What do you think? Come on, Kansas, 375. 3.5 is the bid to be 375. 3.5 now 375. What do you want to do? 3.5 now 375. We're going to sell it out. Bidder 548 is going to get those two, 350. Goodbye there. I tell you what, we got more of this good donor right behind the corner. These will be pay weight pluses this time. Out of that good Basin Lucy. Pay weight, Rainmaker, very maternal pedigree here. And the donor in this got a 1.29 marbling. The sire's got an 80 from marbling. You got good spread there. The pay weight plus will bring down that birth, add the CD, keep the marbling and the mating. So good opportunity here on lot 19. 3 IVF embryos. Pay weight pluses out of the 3150 donor. And she'll definitely stout anything up. 200 is the bid, now 250. 200 now 2.5. I got 200 bid, maybe 250 on lot 19. 200 now 250. Bid him at 250, lot number 19. Thank you. Now 300. I got bidder 537 lead this time at 2.5. Now 300. 2.5 now 300. If you guys want to do those quarters, we'll do that. I got 250 now 75. 250 is the bid, maybe 75. 2.5 is the bid with bidder 537 in the lead. 2.5 now 275. 2.5 now 275. What do you think there in Kansas? 507. You'll be 275. 250 now 275. 50 is the bid. Need to be 75. 250 now 75. 2.5 now 75. 250 now 75. What do you guys want to do? I got bidder 537 in the lead at 250. Now 275. I'm gonna sell it, Tim. Judd, you only got to bid once if you bid last. 250 is the money. We're going to sell it out to bidder 537 for 250 on lot 19. 2.5 to Judd McNeil, bidder 537. Thank you, Judd. We're going to go to our final mating of the night, and they saved a good one for the end here, folks. We've got direct embryos out of Vintage Rita 5011. This lot was put there to kind of keep everybody around. But the 5011 female was featured in last year's or in 2019's sale. She was the $100,000 half interest female that went to Spruce Mountain and they again sold an interest back to Optima, I think, this past year here. But the spur mating on this will be a great profile, lots of length and extension, and this too was one of the anchors of the EZ pen for quite some time. They ended up letting part of her go a year or so ago, but the donor female 1.6 up to 122. She's got very consistent carcass with 88 for marbling, 85 for ribeye. Here's a good mating by spur on that Vintage Rita 5011, direct daughter of that 1564 daughter. I got 200 online to be 250. 200 is the bid to be 250. 544 is in the lead at 200. Now 2.5. Thank you. Now 300. 2.5 is the bid to be 300. I got Tyler in at 2.5 to be 300. Bidder 544 is in the lead at 250. Now 300. We're in Colorado. 2.5 now 300. 2.5 is the bid. Now 300. Thank you. Now 350. Texas is in the lead at 300 to be 350. Thank you. Now 400. Half. Now 400. Now 450. 400 is the bid to be 450. They got 400 bidding to be 450. 400 is the money to be 450. 400 now 4.5. What do you guys want to do? 400 now 450. 400 now 450. What do you guys think? I got 400 bidding to be 450. I see Tyler. Yeah, we got Tyler in. Let me break this up. Robin and Tyler. I got Tyler at 350. You're both trying to be it. I tell you what, Robin Minley, Ring Bar Ranch. Robin, if you want to be in, you got to be 400. I've got bidder 544, Tyler in Colorado at 350. Robin, you got to be 400. If you want to try 75, we'll do that. I got 3.5 bid to be 75. 3.5 now 75. You're both kind of in the same hole there. I got 3.5 bid. Tyler was first at 350. Robin, you got to be 375. 3.5 is the bid in Colorado. Texas, you got to be 375. What do you want to do? There it is. Now 400. We'll take small steps. I don't mind that at all. 375 now 400. Tyler, you got to be 400. I got Robin back in at 375. You got to be 400, Tyler. 375 with bidder 548. You got to be 400 in Colorado. 375 now 400. 375 need to be 400. What do you guys want to do? 375 need to be 400. What do you think, Tyler? 400. 375 now 400. Don't want to sell you out. Don't want to give you all the time here. 375 now 400. We're going to sell it to Robin. They'll go to bidder 548 at 375. 548 375. And folks, that's going to wrap us up for tonight. That was appreciate everybody that hung in there. For those of you that are seeing winter across the country, I know that there's some massive snow and cold temperatures. Hopefully that winter storm kind of blows through. I see they got snow all the way down to Texas and Louisiana, and you know they got it up north with some minus temperatures, and everybody's in the middle of calving. So I want y'all to take care. I want to thank y'all from Chad and Travis there in Porterville. I want to say thanks for joining us this evening. They're going to do another embryo sale, I believe, next month. So that's more meetings coming up next month here, and they want to get those to you before your implant time comes around. But be sure to watch for that in March when we do another embryo sale. And thanks again for joining us on liveauctions.tv. Appreciate your time, and we'll see you on the next go.